harbor of Baltimore at M&T Bank Stadium. Here's a scene a short time ago. The Ravens introduced to this sellout crowd, and through a sea of pyrotechnics, out they came from the tunnel. We're set to go as the Ravens get ready to match up with the San Francisco 49ers. This will be taken short.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 33-yard line.
Here we go.
So they'll come up first and 10 now from the 33.
Hey, D-line, let's get in there.
They'll run for the first time with Tevin Coleman. And that is the kind of tackling they want to see all game, as he'll lose yardage to start things out. He'll wind up losing a yard on the play, and that'll bring up a 2nd and 11. There's Garoppolo to throw. On the screen, this is Coleman. Oh, he's got some breathing room. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a first down.
When you run a screen pass really well, you got to like the look of it because so many parts come together to make it work well. The offensive linemen, where they're faking people out, the back slipping out there, catching the football, then all of them going together as one unit downfield. A really nice pickup.
Coleman. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
13.
Play fake there to Coleman. Now Garoppolo. Will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there. It'll be 3rd down.
Here we go.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is 3rd down.
11. Go ahead.
Play action. Garoppolo. And able to haul it in is Kittle. And they move this all the way down to the 9. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. They'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
2nd and goal at the Ravens 7-yard line.
The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal. Garoppolo looks to throw. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. And he goes backwards here, losing yardage back to the 16. It'll go as a 9-yard loss on the play. And that is going to set up 3rd and goal. They fake the give. Now Garoppolo looks to throw. Completes it to the tight end, Kittle. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 10 yards gets him closer, but now it's 4th and goal. So Garoppolo off. Coming on is the veteran Robbie Gould for the 49er field goal. From the left hash, a chip shot here. And this one is no good. He missed it. And this will remain a scoreless game. And that one, my goodness, that was almost too easy.
Yeah, you're not going to have too many attempts shorter than that one. And I don't think this was blocked. That's about as bad a miss as you can have.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line. Now it's Jackson. Flushed out right. He's going to take off with it. And he'll get this up past the 25. before he's out of bounds. From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Jackson now. Buying time to his left. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from harm. Incomplete. Now it's 3rd down.
Oh, I like that right there. Not only was it the right play, throwing it away like that, frankly, I think it was the only play.
Yeah, got outside of the pocket, realized he had nothing, just chucked it free.
Yeah, live to fight another down, right?
To throw is Jackson. Forced out to his left. He can run for it, and he will. He'll have a 1st down past the 40. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the 1st.
We just saw a nice example of why teams often bring in baseball guys to teach quarterbacks how to slide in key situations. You want to protect your franchise guy. Make sure he doesn't get hurt. He did exactly that on that play. A perfect slide to avoid the big hit and pick up a 1st down.
The keeper there turning into a big play of 23 yards, and it moves the sticks. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. We're scoreless after 1.
Ready. 51 to Mike. Hey, watch the slant. Watch the slant.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. This one complete to Ingram. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Ingram, 30 yards, as his guys are on the board first here tonight. Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get it up to the 29-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they had compiled a pretty long drive last time. Unfortunately, though, it ended with no points after the missed field goal.
And that can hurt the psyche of a team because as they drove downfield, you know you're never supposed to count points in your mind until they go up on the board. But let's face it, we've been there. We've seen teams before. They were counting on those points. They didn't get them. Can they come back now, start over again, and grind it out?
Line 36. Line 36. Hey, Foxtrot. Foxtrot. Get him. Watch 36. 36 to Mike. Hey, check.
Throwing on 2nd down. Garoppolo. He's going to air one out. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, 49ers. Emmanuel Sanders, 71 yards, as they are now on the board here in the 1st half. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. That's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long, man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And the end zone for a touchback. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their 25-yard line. And he got blown up on that play. Back at the 20. So a loss of 5, and it'll be 2nd down. They'll fake the give to Ingram. Now Jackson. And he'll lay out and pull it in. What a diving catch there.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence or you think you're really going to fake them out, and it looks like they did exactly that.
Yeah, going deep in the playbook and a great grab on the other end. He's got it to Ingram, complete. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. A big one there for the Ravens. It goes for 18. Jackson. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's second down. Well, partner, let's put a bow on the Super Bowl for Kansas City. What a comeback win. Yet another come-from-behind victory for Patrick Mahomes and company. An absolute heartbreak for San Francisco.
Didn't Madden predict Kansas City would win the game?
Yes, 35-31, I believe they predicted.
I felt like most of the predictions I saw had the game in the 30s, so a little bit lower scoring than we expected, but a lot of fireworks down the stretch, all by Kansas City. But how about San Francisco? Had the lead in the ball, under 12 minutes to go, and held Kansas City to 10 points through 3 quarters. And somehow they're winging their way back to San Francisco, trying to understand how they lost that game.
Yeah, not only did Kansas City win it, but they end up winning it by 11 points. They didn't see that coming at all. Jackson throwing on target to Brown. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood Marquise Brown, 36 yards. And the Ravens have taken the lead. Tucker with the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail a 1-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up 1st and 10. On first down, Garoppolo. This one into the hands of Kittle, the tight end. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. 18 yards, first down Niners.
His position, and he's listed as a tight end, but he certainly doesn't run like one, and that's what we're seeing more and more coming into the league. Those guys who can run, make plays after the catch, and gain that additional yardage.
And using that speed there to turn it into a pretty nice little game. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7. Looking to throw. Garoppolo. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That'll wind up a gain of 27 on the catch and run. Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Open man is born. And they work this near the 5. He'll be stopped at the 6. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with 14 seconds to go in this first half. A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8. Now a timeout taken. Here we go. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see. On 2nd and goal, Garoppolo to the goal line, but it's incomplete. No move for the field goal unit. They're going to go here with 5 seconds left. Garoppolo, a final shot here before half. Got the connection here to Bourne. Now the Niners going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because
it got his man complete past the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Mark Ingram, his second touchdown of the night as the Ravens push further out in front. Always important to get the first score of the second half. Now you start to pull away a little bit and get some breathing room going.
And now we find out about the fortitude of the group that's behind because they were counting on getting into the game a little bit more, right? Maybe they get the first score. That doesn't happen. It looks almost insurmountable, but it's not. Let's see how hard they play the rest of the game.
This will be taken very short. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
Here we go.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And their halftime hole now even deeper. And they need a big drive here just to answer the first touchdown of the second half scored against them.
They were down at the half. Now, as you mentioned, they're down a little bit bigger, but no time for discouragement. Just got to get back to it, right? Put your shoulder against the boulder and start pushing and try and get back to where you were.
Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And a terrific return as he'll take it up past the 35.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
Flush to his right. Oh, now he'll try and chuck it deep. Oh, wide open, complete. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Mark Ingram, 63 yards as the Ravens push further out in front.
Well, this is exactly where I expect teams to take a shot. Right after a turnover, you count on the defense being a little bit jumbled coming out on the field, maybe catch them back on their heels, and that's exactly what they did there. They threw it downfield and really created a big play.
Yeah, you said jumbled. They were the definition of jumbled defensively. One play and into the end zone. And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They trail here by 24 points. Got to get going soon, you'd have to think, as they come up 1st and 10. They begin the drive with Coleman. He'll have a first down past the 40. And they're able to swarm him behind the line, and his rough night continues. First down, San Francisco. The pickup, 14 yards. Right back to Coleman here on first down. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
11.
On play action, now Garoppolo. And that is intercepted on the sideline. Wait, no. They'll say no. It was caught out of bounds. So this is just an incompletion here. This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down. And he's got some space here. That burst good for 20 and a first down. So in Raven territory now. Here's a 1st and 10 down at the 33.
Recon, 132 fighter.
On play action, it's Garoppolo. Looking for Sanders here on the deep ball. And that'll wind up incomplete. Trying to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 from the 33-yard line. Looking to throw, Garoppolo. They'll try and set up the screen. It's complete. Obviously, they're not where they want to be right now on the scoreboard. Big plays like that, though, that'll trend them in the right direction.
Yeah, a few more like that, they'll be right back in the game. And if they can continue to do that, maybe they'll inspire their...
And across the goal line, into the end zone, touchdown 49ers. A 3-yard touchdown run. And the 49ers get a score closer. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive, and how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. That'll be taken in the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, a good one, as he's up a yard or two shy of the 30. The Baltimore offense at the line, set to get going. And last time, the formula was pretty simple. One-play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want it.
The ball comes out, and now this is scooped up by the 49ers.
All right, let's be frank. You hate the fumble at the end of the play, but prior to that, I liked a lot of what was going on. Tucks it down, takes off, picks up good yardage. But in that portion of the field, that close to the sideline,
step out.
Yeah, either get down or get out of bounds. Take care of the ball.
Yeah, he had the yards, but then the mistake. Now it's Jackson. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards.
Tackle made at his 48-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's second and 8.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson over the middle, complete. It's Ingram. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 27th. He's going to find his tight end, Boyle. They'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Nick Boyle, 27 yards. And the Ravens capitalize on the fumble and turn it into 6. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2. Here's Jackson to throw. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken short. Oh, able to avoid him. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
Patrick Onwuasor up to make the tackle. Now a play fake. Garoppolo. The tight end Kittle has it on the left side. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 44-yard line. They go play action here on first down. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Got to assume this defense will be charging again here. It's 2nd and 15. Back now in Baltimore. A lot of happy faces in the crowd at this point as their guys have a big lead here to start quarter number 4. Coming up now on a 2nd and 15 following that sack.
Hey, Charlie. Check 48's the mic. Check 48's the mic. He can't hang.
Now Garoppolo. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked off around the 37.
Well, this defensive pressure has been constant all game long. The pass rush, the coverage, they've all been excellent, and now they'll tack on an interception here as this one continues to slip just further and further out of hand.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. Now, that turnover might just about do it here. 4th quarter, the lead that you've got, they can just run the football, run the clock.
You're exactly right. They played smart, couple of first downs, and this one should just about be over.
10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down. And I think we can get used to seeing more of that in this 4th quarter, especially if they're having success on the ground like they did there.
Yeah, I think back when we met with the head coach in preseason, and all he talked about was building a bully. And I think it was this situation he was envisioning. Trying to ice a game, plenty of time left, but being able to give the ball to his big runner and pound away and try and finish off a game.
Escaping the pressure right. All in all, no gain on the play, and it'll bring up 3rd. Here's Jackson on 3rd and long. Steps away to his left. He may try and run for this. And he's going to get it. 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 He Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down. Not only another first down, that also puts him over 100 yards rushing.
That's not something you see very often in the NFL. We see it more in college. But I think with more of the melding of the college game with quarterbacks, we'll see this a little bit more often in the future.
Eluding the pressure right. And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 29.
Watch the boot. 56 to Mike, boys. 56. Check 56.
Now Jackson to throw again. This will be caught by Brown. And he'll be brought down inside the 20 at the 19. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for third down. He can run for it, and he will. And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown. Scampering home from 19 yards out as the Ravens push further out in front. Not the first time on this drive we saw him take matters into his own hands, and this time he finishes things off with a touchdown run.
You're not going to be happy with me, but I think he took matters into his own feet, didn't he?
Oh, Davis from the top rope. I like it. And, boy, talk about adding insult to injury. He's into the end zone to tack on 2 more. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will be taken very short. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And following the interception, just any interception, are you a little bit more cautious when you start that next drive, or no, you just throw that out the window?
I think you are. I don't think that there's any way you can run back out there and go, totally didn't affect me. Let's just go ahead and be loose with the football again. You're going to take care of it, but you have to be careful about being too cautious because now you can't run any offense at all.
Still want to attack. We'll see how they attack him here. Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete. An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. On second down, it's Coleman. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets them up for third down. The offense on third down tonight, they've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They're looking at third and a few inches. And he brings this up to the 46, good enough for the first. 8 yards, first down as they're able to convert. They'll run with Coleman on first down. And across midfield he goes into Raven territory. Just what you want on a first down run. Call it 8 yards. And it's 2nd and 2. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. On second down, it's Coleman. He's got a first down and more inside the 30. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. A big play there for the Niners. 43 yards on the ground. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. It's Coleman here. And he'll take this into the end zone for a San Francisco touchdown. Tevin Coleman with his 2nd touchdown of the night. And the 49ers make some inroads here on that deficit. Now Garoppolo and the Niners will come up and go for 2.
Pilot, 64, weak.
They'll try and run it in with Coleman. And he will find the end zone again. So he gets the touchdown and the 2-point conversion. And that'll cut this deficit down a little bit further. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. This is fielded a couple yards deep. Solid return, pretty good field position. They'll start at the 32-yard line. The Baltimore offense at the line set to get going. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. And some space here. A big-time gain there on the keeper, using his legs to hurt him. First down.
And that's another big-time run. And it sure looks like the leverage game is being won by the offensive line. They're the low man on just about every snap, and they're winning, pushing back the defensive front and creating great space for their runners.
They find some open field here. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. Now the Ravens going to use one of their timeouts. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And he is going to lose yardage here. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just under 50 seconds remaining in the fourth. Need something from deep in the bag of tricks here after first and second down went backwards. It's third and very long. Throwing is Jackson. And he's going to go down here, a sack. They push him back to the 34. The Ravens going to use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this fourth quarter of play. And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth. Now Jackson dancing to his left. And the pressure gets to him again. Credit the sack to Fred Warner. So they were really trying to put the nail in the coffin there already with this lead here in the fourth, but they didn't get it.
Guaranteed. It's not going to be a fun handshake in the postgame, right? You just know that there's going to be some bad blood there. And I know if we go to the postgame press conferences, the winning coach, you know what he's going to say, why he did it? We need the points, okay? Because you never know at the end of the year if points are going to come into the tiebreaker if we're trying to get into the playoffs. That's always the standard justification.
Here we go, here we go. Like 20! 21, 21. Easy, 4 down. Hey, Delta. Hey, look, 48. Hey, we go back to the 48 right now. Let's go. He don't know no better. Pull that hunt.
Garoppolo on first down. Open man is Samuel, complete. And he gets this down inside the 35 before going out of bounds. And, boy, they had high praise for this rookie receiver when we asked the coaches about him, didn't they?
They certainly did, and obviously they liked his measurables, otherwise they wouldn't have brought him onto the team. Height, weight, speed, all of that. But how about what they really said? Competitiveness. That's what they really liked about him.
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Ravens going to use their third and final timeout. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside.
Here we go. 180! White. Hey, look for it, hot.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. The 20. He's got his man. It's Kendrick Bourne. And across the chalk, into the end zone, it's a 49er touchdown. Kendrick Bourne, 41 yards. And the 49ers get a score closer.
11. Mike 48, Mike 48. You can't block me. You can't block me. Check 48's the Mike. Check 48's the Mike.
A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. And he is not going to be able to break free as they wrap him up right at the line of scrimmage. And the try for 2 is going to come up empty. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll go down at the 2-yard line. What a disaster there.
Only able to get it to the 2-yard line on his return. Not going to make a lot of friends on your team when you only get it that far.
Coming, baby. I'm coming, baby. Woo! Check.
Oh, he's got a little daylight. And able to get it across the 10 to the 15. And a timeout coming in. This will be their final one with 10 seconds remaining. This time Jackson will throw it. Got him in. It's Brown. Fighting through, and he's got space. And all the way down to the 37. Well, Charles, it's one thing to win. It's another thing to win and put up the amount of points.
They can't help but feel great about themselves, can they? I mean, what a game to put up that number of points, continually feeling like they're moving the ball and things are working and clicking. They think that they can bottle this and carry it with them.
And as an offensive coordinator, you just don't think you can do anything wrong. Whatever you call, run, pass, it's all going to work.
That's called being in the zone.
So that's a wrap for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gunn. And this has been a presentation of the NFL on EA Sports. For more, check us out at easports.com. The Ravens are victorious here as we say so long from Baltimore.
You wanna play? Play Fortnite.